Hello everybody and welcome to The Doll Beneath, an RPG Maker horror game where a group of students wake up in an abandoned building and it's up to them to figure out why they were brought there. Hey, at least it's not a mansion. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump straight into it, I guess. Oh, there's like 5 episodes to this effing game. Great. Let's just go with episode 1 then. It's going like the corpse party route. I keep having the same dream. I'm walking down a dark road in the middle of the night, holding an umbrella in my left palm, peeked from the far-flung thread underneath the nighttime shadow. It's cold. It's barely lit. It's raining. I'm not entirely sure where I am. I'm not entirely sure where I'm heading. All I know is what I'm doing. Walking. I'm walking. Am I going home? Am I even going the right way? I don't know. It's just one big empty road. Is there a meaning behind it? They say a dream reflects one's inner thoughts and feelings. But that doesn't apply here. I don't feel anything in this dream. I can't see my own body. I can't roam around in this dream. I can't even speak in this dream. So, is it a dream? Or an omen? Huh? What's going on? Where am I? I need to get up. It's dark. I can't see anything. Am I in a hospital? I can feel something attached to my finger. Why are the lights off? Did I get hurt or something? I certainly don't remember getting hurt. As a matter of fact, I can't really remember anything. My whole head hurts. Every time I try to turn, I feel my intense migraine coming on. I need to at least find a way to get the lights on. There's gotta be a light switch in here. I just gotta... Akio. What? The lights, they're on. I didn't even do anything. What's going on? Who turned on the lights? I don't know what's going on. And you know what? I don't really want to find out. I need to try and stand up. Surely if this is a hospital, there's bound to be a doctor or two out in the hallway. Just gotta get my bearings. Jeez, I feel so stiff. How long was I out for? Couldn't have been that long. This is definitely not a hospital. Hospitals don't look this fancy. This doesn't look like a hospital room. If the sprint, oh god, there's a sprint. Make sure you always interact with objects around you. That's what I always do. I can see myself in the mirror. It's a dresser filled with clothes. Rack full of hats. An empty box. Alright, what's over in this dresser? Nothing of interest. No time for resting. How long was I asleep for? Huh? It's locked. How? I feel uneasy. Something about this doesn't sit right. The rest of the lights just switched on. Is someone watching me? It's open. Okay, clearly somebody unlocked the door. Let's open the door. I reached for the door, resisting the hint of hesitation in the back of my mind. Steadily open for the best, and twist open the doorknob. As I step through the door frame, a part of me begins to worry. What was I locked inside? Sure, the door open. Well, I've never seen a hospital room do that before. Nevertheless, I'm out now. My next goal should be to try and find a doctor. I need to know what the hell is going on. Before I even knew it, I was on the other side of the door, prepping for the worst. But alas, there was nothing. All that awaited me on the other side of the door was a heavy ambient silence, occasionally broken off by the subtle air conditioning blowing through the surrounding ventilation shafts. It was quiet. Too quiet. I said it even before it popped up. Too quiet. Yeah, I was right. This isn't a hospital. So, if that's the case, then where am I? I don't know, let's have a look around. Okay, here's another room that's like identical to the one where we were in. The bed's empty. Wonder if it's the same for this room. Oh, this one's slightly different. It's got a liquor cabinet. Shelf full with empty bottles. And these like weird lights. It's a dresser filled with clothes. Rack full of hats. Also a couple books here. Nothing of interest. Try this room down here. This one's a little different. Oh, there's a picture here. I wonder if there's like an end up here. I should take things slow and focus on searching one section at a time. I'll search this area later. Okay, so we gotta search the bottom. Hey, there's an interesting looking door. Leads to a storage room. Nothing to do around here. Oh, hey, there's somebody else. Oh, it's a person. Hey. Are you lost as well? Not so subtle, are you? I don't know what's going on. Can you help me? You probably scared the ever-living shit out of her. Uh-huh. As I begin to approach the newfound stranger, she quickly takes 2 steps back, obviously startled by my sudden appearance. Yeah, I would be startled too. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. Do you know where we are? I just woke up in the other room, and I'm a little bit out of it. Are we in a clinic or something? Better yet, do you work here? What is this place? She stares at me for a good while before taking yet another 2 steps back. Yep, there she goes. Hold on, wait. I'm not going to hurt you. Sigh. So much for a little help. Why did she run? Was it something I said? Oh well. Again, probably because you scared the ever-living crap out of her. Books about farming and carpentry. A brown teddy bear. Books about philosophy. Ooh. Well, let's continue onward. Locked. You had to have ran off somewhere. There's not time for resting. This looks like an elevator. Yeah, it's an elevator. It doesn't appear to work. An array of novels and assortments alike. The hell is this room? Wow, that's a lot of food. There's stuff here I've never heard of. Like a storage room. No time for resting. Or a pantry. It has a bit of trash in it. She's probably in that room. What was that? N came from inside that room. N came. Instead of it came. N came. Hello? Is someone in there? Look, I don't know what's going on. Can you help me? If not, could you at least point me to someone who can? I'm a little freaked out and I need to get back home. Could you come out here and point me to in the right direction? No response. I tried wiggling the doorknob, only to find out it's locked. Whoever is inside is clearly scared. Sigh. Well, alrighty then. Have a good rest of your day. I guess. I suppose I should try elsewhere. Somebody here has to know what's going on. Are you alone? Uh-huh. Yes or no? Is there anybody else with you? I don't think so. Why? Are you hiding from someone? You're not lying, are you? Huh? Lying? Why would I be lying? You're the one locked inside a room right now. If anything, I should be asking you that. Are you the girl I just saw a moment ago? Why did you run away? I didn't mean to sneak up on you. I was only trying to find some help. So you were lying. You just said you didn't see anyone. Now you're saying you saw a girl. Oh, it's like a completely different person. What? If you're gonna lie, at least try a bit harder next time. I mean, he really wasn't lying. I'm lost. So you are that girl. Open the door slowly. Or never mind, maybe it was her. Okay then, if you say so. Weird. Gonna step through, I guess. I twisted open the doorknob and slowly began to traverse my way into the room ahead of me. Oh, there's More of you? What the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't move. So there's 5 people in here. Well, you certainly look normal. See, Menemy? He's just some guy. You and your wild imagination. Oh, come on. How was I supposed to know? I mean, look at him. Take one good glance over and tell me he doesn't look exactly like Coco the Slasher. Who the hell's Coco? I'm telling you, he looks just like him. Compare the two, and you'll see what I mean. Coco the Slasher. Who's that? See? See? No sane person refutes the existence of Coco the Slasher. Who's Coco? He's a psycho, I tell you. But, Menemy, even I don't know who Coco the Slasher is. Quiet, Emmy. We're kicking him out. Before you know it, we'll all be dead. Out you go, Mr. Slasher. You're not taking my head today. In reality, if he was actually a slasher, he would have killed everybody in this room. I mean, when you look at like a lot of slashers in movies like Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, they could easily kill five effing teens in a room. Let's be honest here. Calm down, Menemy. We're not kicking him out. Huh? And who puts you in charge? I'm the one keeping all of us alive right now. If you want to die, then be my guest. Go right ahead. But I'm not letting you drag all of us down with you. Sigh. Calm down already. He's not a killer. Oh yeah? And how would you know that? Have you ever met a slasher? Have you? No, I haven't. So tell me then. What makes you think he's not Coco the almighty slasher? Come on, I'm waiting. Because that's my brother, Aiko. He's trapped down here with us too. What? Yoko? You're here too? What's going on? What do you mean trapped? And who are these people? Why are they so scared? Wait, hold on. What do you mean, your brother? You're telling me you know him? Oh man, the situation just got a whole lot worse. Shush it, Menemy. At least it's someone we can trust. Yoko, what's going on? Do you know all of these people? No, not really. We all just kinda met a couple hours ago. Wow, I see how it is. Just gonna toss me to the curb when things get too heated, huh? Fine, don't say I didn't warn you. When he ends up shape-shifting into his true form, don't come crying to me. I did my best to save you. What drugs are you on? And can I have some? I suppose you can't help someone who isn't willing to help themselves. What do you call that, Emmy? Natural selection? Something like that. They're all a bunch of lost causes. If you need me, I'll be grabbing a drink. And who's the other two? Ignore her, Aiko. She's kind of weird. I'm just glad to see you're safe. I was so worried I was going to be stuck down here by myself. Oh, little slot. I probably should have mentioned this before. I'm probably going to butcher a couple of these names. I don't speak Japanese. There it is again. You keep speaking as if we're stuck in this place. I'm still a little confused. Can we not, like, leave or something? Huh? Wait. Did you just wake up too? Yoko. Here just woke up as well. I guess we're all coming out one after another. I wonder if there's still more people in here we managed to miss. Oh geez, I really hope not. One more stray head and I'm confined that Manami girl will go absolutely bonkers. I don't think you have to worry. There were only 6 dormitories in the hallway. Now that there's 6 of us here, I think we can all conclude that there isn't anybody else with us. Well, at least not around here, that is. Yeah, that's a good point. Yoko here might be the last one to wake up. Yoko. I'm going to ask one more time. What is going on? What do you mean I'm the last one to wake up? What does that even mean? Well, I'm sorry, I should have known you might be a bit confused after waking up. Truth be told, we're not one for answers either. Just like you, we woke up dazed and confused. Some of us met right outside in the hallway, while some met in here. We don't really know what's going on. All we know is that the elevator just outside of here doesn't work and that there's not a single soul around. We've been held up in here ever since, holding out for someone to help us. We've searched all over and we haven't found a single exit. We don't know what to do, nor do we know why we're here. What we do know is that we're stuck. We've checked high and low and we haven't found anything. What's even worse is that Emmy here doesn't even think we're on the first floor. She thinks we're in the basement. The basement? I was checking some of the files in the nearby office and they all seem to point to the area we're in, being the basement floor. If that's the case, then who knows how deep underground we are. So you found some files, why not look at those to get like a floor plan? You might find like essentially a duct that leads somewhere else. I'm really scared, Aiko. I don't know what's going on, but I just want to go home. I just want to go home. Kyoko begins to tear up. Hey now, you don't need to cry. Come on, I'm sure there's a logical explanation behind all of this. We're probably in some sort of clinic or something. Maybe the power went off and the people above us are trying to help. Seriously? Oh great, she's coming back. The psycho's coming back. You can't possibly be that oblivious, right? I mean, come on, look around you. You can't stand there and tell me the situation is logical. Nothing about this carries any sort of logic. True. We've been kidnapped. Plain and simple. Don't try to insert logic into a situation that has been painted wide and clear for all of us to see. He actually makes a pretty good point, though. That's if you wish to live, that is. You're playing a prank on me, right? You can't seriously expect me to believe we're trapped down here. Go ahead. Search to your heart's content. Like Kyoko said before, we've searched high and low. Not a single exit. If you think you can do a better job, you're more than willing to try. Take it from me, though. You just be wasting your time. Whoever put us down here has their reasonings. Before we even knew you existed, we looked everywhere. Windows, elevators, ventilation shafts, secret pathways, you name it. But given the fact that I'm here now, and you guys didn't know I was down here, I mean, you clearly haven't searched everywhere. We couldn't find a thing. If you want to go out and look for yourself, don't let us stop you, but I'm warning you, you would only be wasting your time. Wasting my time? All I'm saying is there's got to be some sort of misunderstanding. You mean a miscommunication? Huh? There's nobody else here besides ourselves. If we were in a clinic, wouldn't you think there would be, oh, I don't know, doctors? Nurses, maybe? Or hell, even other patients? Look at our uniforms. Does this look like a hospital attire to you? I don't know. Get with the program. There's some shenanigans going on, and we need to be ready for anything. It's just like the storybooks. Trapped inside a forgotten facility, forced to survive to the edge of our wits. In the end, it's up to us to find a way out of here. Isn't that right, guys? Everyone here looks so confused as I am. Nobody has a concrete answer behind our presence here. Maybe we were kidnapped. Either way, I need to learn more. So let me get this straight. We all woke up inside a dorm room. We're stuck in a basement, and there's no way out. Do any of you guys know each other? Surely there's gotta be a reason we're all gathered here. Not really. I don't know any of you. Actually, I know your sister. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know Kyoko had a brother. You learn new things every day. So besides her, nobody else knows each other. No. Hey, the last guy finally spoke, even though it's just one word. Not that I can remember, no. I don't recall ever meeting any of you. There's gotta be a reason why you all were selected. Strange. Theorize all you want. I'm gonna go rest in the corner over there. Call me when someone else shows up. In the meantime, welcome to the club, Eiko. Like I said, try to ignore her. She's a weird one, clearly. I'm gonna take a quick rest. If you want, you can get acquainted with everyone here. Besides Minami, everyone else is really nice. Right. I'll be sure to do just that. I'll be honest though, she is kind of crazy, but she was making some valid points. It is kind of bizarre that everyone's here, so... If you need any more questions answered, don't be afraid to ask away. I'll try my best to give the best answer possible, I promise. Like, there's like clearly a reason why we were all taken. Well, things just got a lot more complicated. Given how like all of the uniforms are like the same, I imagine they all probably go to the same school. Maybe. The fact that Kyoko is here too can't be a good sign. She should be home, not wherever this is. It's strange. I'm trying to recall the events leading up here, but for some odd reason, I can't remember a thing. I remember being at school. And I also remember arriving home from school. Nothing out of the ordinary here, there. I suppose I should try and learn about some of these people. They might know something I don't. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk to some of these people. Oh, hi, Eiko, was it? Nice to meet you. I'm Yoko Sakumo, club president of the science club. I go to Leaning Row Academy with you in Kyoko. I think I've heard your name mentioned a couple of times, but I never actually spoke to you face to face. Kind of funny, I didn't even know Kyoko had a brother. And we've been friends for a couple years now. You never spoke about me to you? That's surprising. Does she like to hang around you a lot? Something like that. After the accident, me and Kyoko have been side by side ever since. We don't really have a lot of other family willing to take care of us. Growing up, I've gotten used to her being by my side. Back then, it used to be really annoying. Now it's a daily occurrence. Accident? Oh, yeah. There was an accident involving our parents. Oh. I'm sorry for asking. No, it's okay. I've gotten over it. What's done is done. No point in holding on to our past. Just gotta keep moving, you know? I can't imagine how hard it's been with just the two of you. But wait, does that mean you guys live alone? No, luckily not. A friend of my father looks after us. We don't talk too much anyway. The guy's always busy with his work. He rarely ever has any time for us. That's horrible. I wish there was something I could do. Don't worry about it. We can look after ourselves. I wouldn't want to weigh my burdens onto somebody else. Well, if you ever need anything, be sure to let me know. I'll do my best to help you out. Thanks, Yoko. I appreciate it. Oh, hey, Eiko, are you okay? I didn't expect you to be down here, too. Yeah, I'm okay. I was just taking a look around. Ah, I see. Remember, if you need anything, don't be afraid to ask. I'm always here for you. I'm sure everyone else here feels the same way as well. Everyone but that Manami girl. Yeah, well, I'm just glad you're here too. I can't imagine how it'd be doing right now without you. You know, now that you mention it, why are you here? You wouldn't by chance remember how you ended up here, would you? Remember how I got here? Kyoko tilts her head down, piecing together past events. She displays a confused look on her face, suddenly realizing the complexity of her memories. That's weird. I can't remember. You too, huh? Similar to you, I am having a hard time recalling the events leading up here. It's all one big blur. Kind of uncanny. We're probably just tired. You and I both know I have a hard time thinking when I'm super sleepy. Ugh. After a nap or two, I'm sure I'll be able to remember instantly, no doubt about it. I'm pretty sure that goes for everyone, Kyoko. When you're tired, no matter the situation, you're always going to have a hard time thinking. Huh? Really? Yeah. Wow, I didn't know that. That's kind of spooky. So does that mean all humans are the same? Are we all clones of each other? Oh no, does that mean I'm not real? Oh, but I don't want to be a clone. How do I respond to something like that? Look, I gotta check around for a bit, okay? Try to stay out of trouble for the time being. Can you do that? I'll try my best. Alright, let's head up here and talk to the untalkative guy. Oh, hello. Did you need to use the vending machine? I can move out of the way if you want. Huh? Oh no, I was just taking a look around. So what, is this a cafeteria? From the looks of things, there's food in here to last us for months. Really makes you wonder where everyone went. Power's still on, so wherever we are must still be somewhat functional. Anyway, what's your name? I don't think we've ever met. Kiyoshi Machi. Not very sociable, are you, Kiyoshi? Huh. Kiyoshi awkwardly glances around the room, unsure of what to say next. After only speaking with him for a minute, it becomes quite apparent he isn't much of a talker. Right. I'll leave you to it then. Stay safe, alright, Koshi? Yoshi? I will. Alright, head up here and talk to the other two. We got the chick in the wheelchair and Mayumi. Hey, I don't think we ever met. No, I don't think we have. Which school did you go to? Leaning Row Academy. And yourself? Pine Oak. Oh, okay, so they are from different schools. Really now? That's pretty close to mine. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure they're both around the same neighborhood. I'm surprised we never met before. Minami and Kiyoshi go there as well. Like I said before though, I never actually met them. But you still go to the same school. Okay, so we got 3 from one school and 3 from another school. Huh. But they're both in like the same neighborhood. Interesting. Do you think it's related to why we're here? I don't really know. It's too early to tell. I just thought it was worth noting, that's all. It is actually worth noting. You learned about schools. Evidence gathered can be checked via your inventory. Your name was Emi, correct? I heard them mention your name a couple times. Correct. Emi Akamani. Aspiring novelist. A novelist? You like to write? Yep. I've actually already published 3 different novels. I'm not sure if you have ever heard of them. The first one I wrote was called Praising Shadows. Can't say I have. What was it about? It's a horror novel. It revolves around 3 high school students on their way home from school. During their travels, they come across a gruesome murder and get tied up in the action-packed murder mystery. Sounds thrilling. What about the other 2? Are they horror as well? It's funny you said that. The second one is actually a thriller. The premise is simple. A guy loses his wife in a tragic accident and begins to see visions of her around his house. The story takes place over the course of a week and slowly begins to unravel as time goes on. The big twist reveal is pretty crazy. You see, his wife was never haunting him to begin with. It was actually a siren. Ah, a siren. Like an alarm? No. Not like an alarm. No, silly. Not a literal siren. A mermaid. A mermaid. Back in the day, there lived a legend among sailors who treaded the seven seas. A mythical creature otherwise known as a siren. It would lure people into its enchanting song and shipwreck any boats who may have come in its wake. It was said to be a very dangerous creature. The main character of the story learns this the hard way, ultimately succumbing to the siren song, killing himself in the process. It's a tragic story, but one of my best sellers nonetheless. Sounds pretty tragic. Hey, I'd honestly give it a read. What about your third story? Oh, it's just simply a romance novel. Nothing to write home about. Yoko loves romance novels. I'm sure she'd get a kick out of it. Does she now? Huh. I'll keep that in mind. Either way, it's your typical love story. Man falls in love with a woman and a woman falls in love with the man. The woman cheats on the man and of course ends up finding out it's with his best friend. Wow. One of my weaker pieces of work, if you ask me. I prefer horror more than anything else. Same. I even plan on writing a horror romance story, believe it or not. Horror and romance. That's not really a good combination, though. How does that work? You'll just have to find out. Right. Don't want any spoilers. Okay, I like her. I like her. Oh, and what do you want? This better be important. You seem pretty relaxed right now. Get into these situations a lot. More than you can imagine. Though I'll admit, this feels a tad bit different compared to the things I've been through. You must be a real troublemaker. You got that right. I don't let anybody push me around. I'm the toughest, meanest, most fearsome girl in Pine Oak. People fear my name when they walk through the halls. You wouldn't understand. You're one of those Lenning Row Academy folk I've heard so much about. Bottom of the barrel leeches if you God damn it. If I say so myself. Oh, there's a little bit of a school rivalry right here. You would learn a thing or two from being around me. Right. And you're Menemy, correct? Well, duh, I think everyone and their pets know who I am. My name has been said like 100 times already. But in case you forgot... Menemy Yamamochi, most popular girl in Pine Oak. You do best to keep your distance from me, Eiko. Never know when I might snap. Unless you're into that sort of thing, that is. Yeah, she's weird, alright. Clearly. I would like to go back to sipping my tea. Talk to me when you found a way out, okay? Okay, so we know who the players are. We know everybody is like... 3 are from one school, 3 are from another school. Did you speak to everyone? Yeah, I did. I told you, everyone is really nice. If we all work together, we'll find a way out of here in no time. Yeah, about that. If it's alright with everybody, I'm gonna go take a look around outside. There's gotta be a way out somewhere. We tried, Eiko. We really did. The only way out I can think of is the elevator, and even that doesn't work. Stairs! Have you heard of stairs? There's gotta be a stairwell. What if we were trapped down here forever? Oh no. I don't want to be stuck down here, Eiko. I need to get back home. What if there's people looking for me? They're probably so worried. Don't worry. I'll find us a way out. I can't promise much, but I'll try to at least find us something. I hope so. There's a lot of food and supplies here, but I'd rather not live out the rest of my life inside of a basement. You won't have to. I'll search for a way out. You come right back if I find anything. Okay. Stay safe, Eiko. Don't get hurt. I won't. I'll be back before you know it. There has to be a stairwell somewhere. Now it's time to see what we're working with. What exactly is this place? Okay, let's head down this way. Oh, hello. Looks to be a control center on the other side of the window. What is this place? What was all of this even used for? There's gotta be a control switch to like flip the elevator back on. A couple loose documents and files, but nothing worth pointing out. However, labeled on top of each note reads the title Losing Light. A couple loose documents on file, but nothing worth pointing out. However, blah blah blah, Losing Light. I would actually start reading those files, so that's locked. Oh, what the f- Yeah. What? What the? Yoko. What are you doing here? Weren't you just chatting with Kyoko back in the gallery? Did you follow me? Oh, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Your sister sent me out here to keep you company. Didn't want you wandering around by yourself in here. I hope it doesn't bother you. No, it's okay. I just wasn't expecting to run into anyone. You made me jump for a second there. I'm sorry. Really, I didn't mean it. Lie, it's okay. There's not much here anyway. There's a couple loose notes and files, but everything is really vague. That about sums up our search before you arrived. The place looks like it was used as some sort of testing chamber. I can't imagine what for though. Yeah, well, I'm not really keen to find out. Our #1 priority should be to find a way out of here. There's gotta be something around here pointing to where we are. Notes, signs, computers, anything. If it gives us information, we take it. We need to search every little nook and cranny in this place. Right. I'll take a look around. Try to see if there's anywhere else we might have missed. Sounds good. We'll meet back in the gallery after we're done searching. Ventilation shafts. They're sealed shut. So we gotta find something to pry them off. Yeah, she's still in there. But we couldn't explore up here last time. What's in this room? Oh, there's a computer. There's another laptop. Immediately after booting it up, the monitor opens to the welcome screen. Losing light. Check it. Yes. Check emails. Upon opening the laptop's emails, 2 messages are made clear. Check email 1. The email appears to be sent from a Dr. J. Lugis. After a bit of clicking, you open the email. Hey Sato, holding up alright down there. Dr. Cormer has instructed me to let you know that there's an upcoming changes to the schedule. Your documents should be arriving soon. Any changes made will have to go through the administration. I assume the subjects are well maintained and happy. If so, then we're all set for tomorrow's new workarounds. If you happen to receive any more copies, please mail them to the front desk. I know Dr. Metso isn't too happy about it, but in the end, it all comes down to what the administration wants. If they want changes, they're getting changes. No way around it. While I'm on that note, things have been getting pretty scary. Stay safe while on your shifts. With all the commotion outside, sooner or later we're bound to make mistakes. Just do what you do best and we'll make it through this. Sincerely, Dr. J. Lugis. Alright, let's go ahead and check the second email. Email number 2. The email appears to be sent from the administration. After a bit of clicking, you open the email. Hello, this is the automated email. Please refrain from responding or risk immediate termination. Below this email is the attached schedule for Emi Akame. Oh. We have received your request changed and have accordingly made them for you. Any future changes will be denied. Please see the front desk for more information. Below the email reveals the schedule. Emi Akame, daily chores. Wake up, eat breakfast, read. Socialize, eat dinner, tests, sleep. What's this? Daily chores. Emi Akame. That's the girl in the wheelchair, right? They're talking about her in the email. You have learned about Emi's chores. Gonna browse the files. There doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary in the files. Okay, that should do it for the laptop. Emi's chores. Oh, hello. There's a note on the table. Someone keeps taking my ID tag. I'm not sure who it is, but mark my words, I will find out. Last time this happened, I ended up finding it in the toilet. They literally went out of their way to put it in the women's restroom, just to embarrass me in front of Kay. I'll be reporting this to HR. Oh, this looks like a security room. Books on chemistry. 2 empty lockers. Nothing of interest. So where are the bathrooms at? There's nothing of note inside of the drawers. Have those contractors been working on the sprinkler system yet? The maintenance tunnels are one of the last things on the list I need to get done. The desolvent installation needs to be finished if we are to proceed forward with the plans to redesign the dorm rooms. I can't believe this one task is what's holding us back, but it is what it is. Call Demo again and let him know that about the current situation. I'm sure he'll be understanding. Basement floor sprinklers aren't required. They've been broken for the past few months. Just focus on the maintenance tunnels and the first floor. If the administration wants to cut corners, we're doing the same as well. I'm sick and tired of the lack of communication. If they're going to make our lives harder, then we'll fire back just as much, if not more. Yes, we're back at the dorm rooms. Where would the bathroom be? Because he said like something about his ID tag being thrown in the bathroom. There has to be like locked. Like that's the cafeteria. Or maybe not. No, this is the one to the cafeteria. What's this one? Oh yeah, that was the pantry room. Meet up with what's-her-face. I just noticed something. Look here. See the row of chairs? There's 6 of them. Oh, I didn't notice that. Just like the dormitories. Strange, don't you think? I suppose. Could just be a coincidence. You'll learn about the 6 chairs. But there's also a chair behind us. And it's like out in the corner, but it's like facing the other 6. So is that supposed to signify the observer? Like is somebody observing us? Did you find anything? No, nothing yet. Good time for resting. Evidence schools. Eiko, Kyoko, and Yoko go to the Lingro Academy, while Emi, Kyoshi, and Manami go to the Pine Oak. Located in the security office of the basement floor is a laptop with 2 emails. One of them spoke about Emi conducting a list of chores. Located in the basement of the Eastern Wing has the display of 6 different chairs. The rooms they're in looks to be the test chamber. Yeah, but there's also like 6 chairs in here. Where else to check? Bye. This supposed basement is relatively small. There's not many places to search. I should take one final look around and head back to the gallery. Yoka is waiting for me. You know, let's go ahead and search the dorm rooms. I would like to know which room Emi came from. IV kit, nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. Actually, she might have came from that fancy room. The one we like bumped into earlier with the lights. And the liquor cabinet. Hmm. Yeah, this room. Yeah, you could probably like snap one of these like IVs and like turn it into like a makeshift crowbar and pry that vent open. Just saying. It looks like there's something back behind there. Won't surprise me if there is. Yeah, let's head back to the gallery. So, no luck? Sigh. I didn't search around too much, but from what I've seen, there's not much to explore either. This basement is pretty small. Yoka is still searching, so we can't say for certain until she gets back. Oh, I see. Ha! What did I tell you? We're stuck down here. The halls go around in one big circle. No matter where you search, it's always going to lead back here. Just face it, we're stuck down here. Whether it was intentional or not, it's the reality of the situation. That is pretty pessimistic. That's a pretty pessimistic outlook. You don't seem to have a lot of faith in others. Why should I? I don't know any of you. I've never even spoken to any of you. You're all extremely incompetent and can't even listen to basic instructions. Why would I have any reason to work alongside you? I'm going back to the room I woke up in. Don't bother me. If you somehow manage to find a way out, be sure to let me be the first to know. Oh, I will. So I can laugh in your face. Well, so much for that. But, is it true? You couldn't find a way out? What about the elevator? I'm afraid I couldn't find much. As of now, there's only one way out of here, which is the elevator. Unfortunately, it either lacks power or is controlled elsewhere. There isn't any other way back up to the surface. Is that so? Or hell, if you can actually try to like pry open the elevator doors. Typically when it comes to elevator shafts, they always have like it's like a maintenance ladder. They could climb up the elevator shaft. Kyoko begins to tear up. I just want to go home. Eiko, please. Tell me we'll find a way out. Just promise me someone will find us. Actually, now that I think about it, like, I'm kind of curious on like the family history of all these characters, like back, because like the twins here, what, their parents are dead, but they're looked after by their essentially father's friend, but their father's friend is like rarely home. So Kyoka is now audibly crying for everyone in the room to hear. Maybe they're like a bunch of people that no one will notice disappear. What about the offices? Did you search through them? Does anything pinpoint to our exact location? Everything is really vague. Nothing really seems to stick out. There was an email I found on one of the computers. It was actually about you, Emmy. An email? About me? What was it about? I don't really know. It says something about completing a list of daily chores. Kind of spoke as if you were a patient of some sort. A patient? That's odd. Oh, so you're back too, huh? Did you find anything? I'm afraid not. Nothing that gets us out of here, that's for sure. Figured. However, I did find this. Yuko hands over a piece of paper. At the very top it reads, "Losing light." What's this? I found it in the office behind the test chamber. I couldn't find an exit, but I think I figured out where we are. All the computer's documents and files appear to all be labeled with the same logo. Losing light. Losing light. Go ahead and read it out loud. I'm sure everyone else is curious as well. Open up the crumpled piece of paper and begin to read it. I recognize this song. This creepy song. This is from Higurashi. Higurashi no Nokokoro ni. When the cicadas cry. Losing Light Program. Archival record number 434. All station BF sectors have been shifted away from the dormitories while the maintenance crew conducts the required changes into each individual room. Beds will be made into a comatose outing station for each dorm. The original program, as many of you are functionally aware, has been to put on an indefinite hold. Any and all legacy schedules are now out of date and must be changed out immediately. Please contact the front desk for the necessary administration paperwork. Failure to comply will result in an on-spot termination. Any disobedience will not be tolerated. Upon the completion of the dormitory renovation, subjects will return to their normal studies, undergoing a new set of tasks and protocols. Each subject will receive a default set of tasks each day, prompting changes with every passing week. It is your duty as a member of the Losing Light to make sure that the subjects are healthy, happy, and most importantly, injected on a daily basis. Injections are vital to the revised Losing Light program. Previous orders must be abandoned and put on rest for the time being. We have no room for failure. When the subjects ultimately reach their maximum dosage, patients will be put into a hurried comatose, erasing their memories in the process, but allowing us enough time to finish up procedures. Just like before, however, subjects will always be scheduled to the default task and chores. Wake up, eat breakfast, read, dosage, socialize, eat dinner, tests, sleep. Conduct each task like usual, and the mission will end in success. The administration can assure this with an absolute certainty. Further orders will be mailed to Dr. Yu Yami. Please share this around with the rest of your station. The administration? I don't get it. What does any of this mean? to this place. It's called the Losing Light. I'm still confused. Why are we here then? Are we like test subjects or something? From what the notes said, it would appear so. You guys just woke up hours ago, but like from what the note was saying, you guys have been here for a long while. It spoke about renovation inside the dorm rooms. From the way it sounded, each room had been prepared to have us be put to sleep. It even mentioned something about erasing memories. All of this would explain why we can't remember why we're here, or what our purpose even is. Whoever works at this establishment has us here for a reason. I can't say for certain where the subjects mentioned in the note, but I can say this. All of the clues we've seen so far points to the fact that we were being kept here. 6 dorms, 6 chairs in the test chamber, and the email in the office. Wait, you saw the email too? Of course. It was made quite apparent that Emmy was a part of whatever went on here. If she was in fact a patient here, then that leads me to believe we were too. Oh, and another thing. Look at our uniforms. Do they seem familiar to... I pointed it out earlier. Any of you? Not really? And Kyoko, what about you? Do you recognize these uniforms? No, I don't. Exactly my point. None of us recognize these uniforms. Most of us went to different schools, yet they're the same uniforms. I can't speak for everyone, but at Leaning Row, our uniforms didn't look anything like this. Pine Oaks were brown. These uniforms don't even look the same. If what you're saying is true, then are you implying these uniforms in particular were custom made? That's exactly what I'm saying. That implies that we were subjects situated here. If we are indeed the patient specified, they likely created certain attire for us to wear. Now, as for why we're here, that's a different question entirely. Questions. The Losing Light. More questions than answers. Suppose you are right. If that's the case, then where is everyone? I highly doubt they would just leave us down here. I don't know. I have a really bad feeling about this place. Something tells me whatever went on here couldn't have been good. Yeah, right. No. I want to go home. There she goes. Kyoko. Your sister has a right to be worried. If we are in fact stuck down here, who knows how long it will take until someone finds us. If they even know we're gone. Is it true? Are we really stuck down here? The Losing Light. No matter how hard I try to remember, my memories remain contorted. The longer I think, the longer it takes for my brain to wrap itself around the situation. This can't be real. I refuse to believe it. We might as well become acquainted with each other, because it seems like we're going to be down here for a while. Fighting will lead us nowhere. If we want out of here, we'll need to work together. Someone will find us eventually. We just need to hold out until then. The idea of being stuck down here fills me with the impending sense of dread. But what if no one finds us? Huh? What if they don't know where to look? We could be stuck down here for ages. Either way, we shouldn't be losing our minds over this. We now know where we are. Let's make the best of things and try to remain calm while we're here. Panicking is only going to make things worse. I have here a look around the room and immediately take notice to the sudden mood change. Everyone is at a loss for words. Their eyes swiftly dart around their surroundings and their body language quickly shifts into one of panic. Nobody knows what to do. Even though we know where we are, various other questions still remain. Why are we here? Why can't we remember why we are here? What was the purpose of this place? And will our friends and family really find us? No matter how hard I try, I can't seem to remember. My memories are jumbled together into an array of shattered bits and pieces. After thinking about it for a while, the idea of memory loss becomes more and more plausible. I don't know what to think. I don't know how to think. I feel faint. I feel dizzy. All of this. It all feels like a really bad dream. Need to wake up. Wake up. Oh, did you punch yourself in the face? What was that? Oh, my head. What happened? Did I pass out? Jeez, I feel so dizzy. Need to stand up. Akio. You're awake. Are you okay? You're not hurt, right? No, I don't think so. Where am I? You passed out in the gallery. We had to drag you back inside the dorm rooms. We weren't sure if you were sick or not. Are you sure you're okay? Your face is really pale. Yeah, I'm fine. It's just like the grim realization of the situation. Just a bit stressed, that's all. So it's true then. Were we really patients here? I don't have a clue. From the evidence shown to us so far, it would certainly seem that way. Even though we don't have any recollection of the events prior to waking up. The notes solidify the fact that we're, in fact, once patients here. And as scary as that sounds, unfortunately, it may in fact be the truth. Once again, it's still too early to tell. We need to search around a bit more before drawing up any conclusions. Look, try not to worry too much, alright? I'll try to find us a way out of here. I don't care how long it takes, I'll find it. And if we have to dig our way up, we'll find an exit, I promise. I hope you're right. I'm gonna go lie down for a bit. I have a really bad headache. If you need me, my room is right next door. I need to rest for a little bit. Lie. This can't be real. Yoko, Minami, Amy, Kiyoshi, Yoko. And last but not least, me. The more I attempt to wrap my head around the situation, the more inclined I feel to rip my own hair out. Did the people working here forget about us? Why would they want to erase our memories? What purpose would they have to lock us down here? Was it intentional? Is this some sort of prison? I don't know. Right now I just need to rest. This is all extremely overwhelming. I need to keep calm. I can't let anybody see me like this. It was embarrassing enough to have to be dragged all the way back into my bed. All I need to do is relax. Relax and think. Relax and think. One awake. Huh? Did someone just knock? See who's knocking. Is someone there? It's me, Yoko. I was just checking to see if you're alright. Oh, Yoko. For a second there, I thought you were Kyoko. I assumed she was giving you a hard time. Huh? Oh, not at all, no. She was just a bit worried. I think she said something about heading back to her room. Ah, I see. Are you okay? You took quite the fall back there. You hit your head pretty hard. I was just checking up on you to see if you were alright. Uh-huh. Me? Yeah, I'm okay. I didn't mean to scare anyone. I was just a bit stressed out, you know? Oh, trust me, I completely understand. A lot of us feel the same way. Waking up in a place like this doesn't exactly warrant calm behavior. I'd say we're taking this pretty well, actually. I've expected most of us to go into a panic mode by now. Like Kyoko? Yeah. Just like Kyoko. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I was pretty surprised to hear you and Kyoko were friends. You went to the same school as us. Yep. Leaning Row, correct? I was a club president of the science club. Surely you've at least heard about me. I was involved in that whole chem room fire a while back. We nearly burned down the entire school during the entire debacle. Wait, that was you? You were the one who started that? Not me, no, but I did have to take responsibility for it. It looks like it took weeks of convincing and hours upon hours of community service. Eventually, I think they found the real culprit. But I was a prime suspect for a good while. Oh wow, I didn't even know. I don't pay attention to a lot of the things that go on around campus. Most of my time is between me and my books. A bookworm, huh? You sound just like that Emmy girl. I hear she's even published a couple novels. She told me about it. Crazy to think she's published 3 different novels, all while still being in school. I could never do that. I forgot to mention. Everybody is gathering inside the gallery to get better acquainted with each other. If you're feeling alright, you should go and join them. If we're going to be stuck down here, we might as well get to know each other for a bit. That's a good idea. What about Kyoko? Don't worry about her. I'll go check on her and make sure she's okay. If she's up for it, I'll bring her back with me. Hopefully she isn't crying again. It took a long time to get her to calm down last time. Okay, sounds good. I'll meet you back at the gallery. Stay safe. Please try not to pass out this time, okay? I was the one who had to haul you back to your room. Oh. Don't worry, I won't. I'm kind of curious on like the specific order that everybody woke up as well. Because like, I'm clearly the last one to wake up. So who is the first, who is the second, you know? Yuko appears to be trying to get Kyoko's attention. I should let them be for now. Like, was Emmy the first one to wake up? I told you already. If you're not gonna follow the rules, then just leave. Where's he gonna go? Quit wasting my time. This is hard enough for me as it is. Don't make this any more difficult. My time is extremely valuable. The sooner we get out of here, the sooner I get away from you buffoons. Now. Oh, well, look who it is. How's your head? Does it hurt? Good. It should hurt. Serves you right for trying to undermine me and my eagle-level detective skills. If it were up to me, I would have just left you on the ground. You're quite lucky somebody here cares about you. Friends nowadays are really hard to come by. May that bump on your head serve as a reminder of your incensed stupidity. Only weaklings let themselves get overwhelmed by their own emotions. Now, back to what we were talking about. Sir Mustard Hair. I'm not going to ask you again. She's kind of grown on me. At first, I thought she was annoying. She's kind of grown on me. I'm not going to ask you again. State your name, occupation, nicknames, city of origin, phone numbers, record history, hobbies, and family titles, social security. In that order. If we're going to properly introduce ourselves, we need to know every little detail about each other. It'll help better our chances at survival. Emmy, you will go next. Since what's his name just showed up, he could go after you. Understood? Any questions? Alrighty then, let's begin. Why don't you start? Why don't you start? Why does everybody else have to, but you don't? Wait, what? I don't know. I won't repeat it again. Name, occupation, nickname, city of origin, phone numbers, record history, hobbies, and family titles. Got it? I think so. What are you doing? Why do you need all of this information? Social accountability. Social what? The more we know about each other, the less likely we will fall into social arbitration. In other words, I'm saving us. Saving us. From what? Well, duh, ourselves. Have you ever seen Far From Darkness? It's about 3 soldiers who end up trapped inside a cave. The premise of the movie is literally this, but inside a mountainside. I've taken over 200 pages of notes, detailing out each and every single possible way the soldiers could have survived. If you wish to survive, then listen to me. I've done my homework. Private First Class Monty was the first to die. And I'll say, Eiko, you kind of look an awful lot like him. I thought I was Coco the Slasher. Now I'm a soldier. Stay in line, Private. Rule number 1, never badmouth your superiors, understood? Oh, she's going to like her drill sergeant phase, I guess. Sir, yes, sir. Enemy Yamachi, the legendary Pine Oak Nomad, will get us through this. We'll get out of here. But to do so, I'll need your help. We need to properly introduce each other. No back and forth, sissy crap. And it's easy. All you gotta do is state your... Yoko. Yoko. Back already? Oh great, and now the gang is all here. Look, I appreciate the audience, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. If you don't mind, I would like to get back to our meet and greet. Whatever you were doing was definitely not a meet and greet. That looked more like an interrogation than anything else. Meet and greet, interrogation, it's all the same to me. Little Red over there wanted us to get to know each other, right? Well, I'm doing just that. I don't know any of you. In my eyes, you're all strangers. For all I know, you guys could be the ones behind all of this. Geez, you really do have trust issues, don't you? Call it what you want, but I don't know any of you. Same school or not, I know for a fact I would never associate with people like you. I have standards, unlike the majority of the common folk. When we will first meet up, we searched high and low and found nothing. Then what's-his-name shows up, and you completely ignore me, clawing your way along the walls, disregarding everything I said. That shows me you are a very unreliable and not somebody I would insure my life into. So please don't lecture me on trust. Will you calm down already? Well, to be fair, they did find some valuable information that you didn't find. So, you're not making things any better. Sigh. You're all hopeless. Don't ask me for any more favors. From here on out, if you need something, you're on your own. Understood? Idiot. Yeah, this is going so well. But all I asked was for you to talk to everyone. Just ignore her. She's obviously not right in the head. Why you? I just wanted to better understand why all of us are here. Half of us come from one school, while the other half of us come from another school. Talking to each other and learning about one another might help us learn why we're here. I, for one, want to get out of here. I'm not sure about everyone else, though. Were you talking to me? Look, how about this? Let's all gather into a circle and tell each other our names. While we're at it, we can explain a little bit about ourselves and help ease the tension. What is this, kindergarten? That sounds utterly ridiculous. Why would any of us subjugate— what? That sounds like a great idea. I agree. That's a really good idea. Good thinking, Yoko. What? Now hold on a minute. We can't just change things up. I was already getting things started. Come on. Let's get back into what we were doing before. Just state your name, occupation, nickname, city of origin, phone number, record history, hobbies, and family titles. Are you even listening to me? Hello? Guys? 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 They're ghosting her. They're ghosting her. I hate all of you. Alright, is everyone ready? No more fighting, it's time to get serious. If we want to find a way out of here, first things first, we need to introduce ourselves. Judging by our clothes and the note we found earlier, we can conclude that this place is some sort of institute. Still, the letter mentioned something about memory loss. It's very possible we were all in some sort of accident. Talking to each other might jog our memories. Oh, memory loss. Does that mean I hit my head? Oh no, I don't have a concussion, do I? She's just so innocent too. That's what we're about to find out. Something inherently bad happened, leading to us all waking up in the hospital bed. Whatever it was, we need to figure out it out. Running in circles will lead us nowhere. Let's start with telling each other our names. Eiko, do you want to start? Sure. Don't worry, Eiko. You'll do great. Just keep calm, and don't let stage fright take over. Pretend like none of us are here. Thanks, Kyoko. I appreciate it. My name is Eiko Takashima. I currently go to Learning Row Academy alongside Kyoko here. I like to read, I enjoy walks around the park. I don't do much besides study, and I certainly don't do a lot of club activities. You and Kyoko go to the same school. Yeah. Learning Row isn't anything special though. I only transferred there after finishing up my classes at my previous school. Oh really? Cool. Great introduction, Eiko. You're really starting us out strong. Okay, next up, Kyoko. It's your turn. Tell us your name and a little bit about yourself, if you don't mind. Understood. Ahem. My name is Kyoko Takashima. I also go to Learning Row Academy, and I really enjoy the company of cats. Dogs too. Sometimes I even help out at the local shelter. I love animals so much. I hope to eventually become a veterinarian down the line. I also like to, do other things too. I watch movies, I do homework, I make myself breakfast every morning. And a lot of other things too. Should I even bother saying anything? You haven't changed a bit, Kyoko. Glad to see you're living a very outgoing and productive life. Ah, thanks, Kyoko. I appreciate it. See? That wasn't hard now, was it? Let's move on to, what was your name again? The quiet one. Mustard stained hair. Me. Yeah, I don't think I've ever caught your name. Kiyoshi. I go to Pine Oak. I don't do anything special, really. I'm not much. I'm not the most popular kid in school, so I don't talk much. Do you have any hobbies? What do you like to do? Nothing. Seriously, nothing. Somehow I find that hard to believe. Doing nothing implies that you don't even exist. Are you denying your own existence? Are you an alien? What? No. Aliens don't exist. Finish the sentence and mark my words, it'll be the last thing that ever leaves your mouth. What? Aliens exist. And anybody that says otherwise is wrong. It's not like the movies. Aliens don't always have to have big green heads and creepy looking eyes. They can exist in various different ways: bacteria, particles, elements, and even the air you breathe on a daily basis. She's a freaking movie buff. I don't even need to see her introduction to know her hobbies as movies. In a sense, anything can be alien. It all depends on how you look at it. Watch what you say next time before you open your idiotic mouth. People like you are the reason why this world is falling apart. You say things, but you have no research to back up your claims. Wow, you sure have a lot to say. I assume you want to go next. Absolutely not. But if it keeps idiots like him from spewing out more nonsense, then sure, I'll gladly take the stage. I am the legendary Manami Yamamuchi. I currently reside within the confines of Pine Oak, and I am also a proud member of the drama club. Technically speaking, I'm the leader, but due to complications in the upper management, I've taken the role of co-founder for now. Complications? Yep, complications. Don't ask me about it, don't dwindle on it. Last but not least, don't ask me about it. Got it? Sure, whatever you say. Anyway, I'm the most popular girl in school. Very narcissistic. Everybody knows my name. Even Sir Mustard Hair over there. Wait, what? I don't know you. Quiet, peasant. The adults are talking. You had your chance to speak. Now it's my turn to take the stand. Know your place and keep your mouth shut. Like I was saying, I'm the most popular girl in Pine Oak. If you don't know my name, you don't exist. It's that simple. I come from a very prestigious family of historical success. I could buy every single one of you right now. Take Sir Mustard over there, for example. Watch your tongue when you're around me. I don't take stupid as an answer. Oh, and yeah, I'm also, like, really smart. So don't try and challenge me. You're not going to win. There you have it. How did you like my introduction? Amazing, right? I'm done talking now. Move on to the next person. Right. Emmy. Do you want to go next? Sure. I'll go next. My name is Emmy Akamine. I'm an aspiring writer, and I currently go to Pine Oak alongside Manami and Kiyoshi. All three of you go to Pine Oak. I don't know any of them, but I may have heard their names mentioned a couple of times. Pine Oak is relatively light on drama and whatnot. A lot of students there are really nice and never cause much issues for one another. Ha! Speak for yourself. So that confirms it. 3 of us go to Leaning Row and 3 of us go to Pine Oak. I wonder if it means anything. And what about you? Aren't you going to introduce yourself? Huh? Oh yeah, I almost forgot about myself. Haha. Let's see, where to start? My name is Yoko Sakumu, club president of the science club at Leaning Row. My main topic of interest would have to be chemistry, and I have also won 2 different awards at the annual robotics competition. I know a lot about chemistry in general, so if you ever have a question, feel free to fire away. After all, I did nearly allow the entire school to burn at one point. Oh, so you're an arsonist. I should have known you couldn't be trusted. My intuition is just too good to be doubted. Thank you for being honest, though. I'll be sure to sleep with one eye open. I'm not an arsonist. Sure you're not. That's what they all say. Don't worry, Yoko. I won't report you. Who are you going to report to? As long as you keep your distance from me, you have nothing to worry about. Sigh. Anyway, did we get to everyone? I think so. I'll admit, Yoko, you really that was really a breath of fresh air. Now that I know you're not all a bunch of psycho killers, I can sort of rest a bit easier. Define psycho. With the exception of her. Psycho, a psychopathic or psychotic person. Usually somebody who is either crazy or unstable. She really just dropped the definition of a psycho. I wasn't talking to you, idiot. I was asking Aiko. Okay, seriously, you guys can't be that stupid, right? Sigh. Like I said, hopeless. Now that we've gotten to know each other, is there anything else anybody wants to mention? Sometimes just talking can jog your memory. Kind of like retracing your steps, except it's the complete opposite. If anybody thinks they might know something, don't be afraid to speak out. We're all in this together. What an interesting band of people. Anybody? Well, I have a question, if that's okay with everyone. Sure. Go right ahead. That's why we're here, to begin with. It's nothing important, but I was just curious. The email you mentioned earlier, you said it was about me. Yeah, it was. It didn't say much, though. Why? Did you remember something? I was just wondering, that's all. Are you sure? You sounded kind of distressed for a second there. Huh? I did? Well, it's nothing to worry about. I was just curious. The longer we go without seeing anyone, the more I'm beginning to worry. Did you just deflect? Don't you think anybody is going to find us down here? I hope so. Being stuck in the basement isn't exactly ideal, now is it? I'm sure the situation is one big misunderstanding. We'll get out of here, I just know it. It's not like we have to worry about starving or anything. Look at all the food in here, combined with the next door kitchen and all of the supplies in the nearby storage closet. I'd say starvation is the least of our worries. But it's already been a couple hours now. Don't you think somebody would have come looking for us by now? It doesn't make much sense. I know it doesn't, but right now, there's not much we can do. As of now, we're stuck down here. For the time being, all we can do is sit and wait. Somebody is bound to find us eventually. You don't sound too confident. What's the matter, getting nervous? Of course I'm nervous. Who wouldn't be? I'm just trying to stay positive. Panicking isn't going to get us anywhere. Now that all of us know each other, there shouldn't be any more room for fighting. If we can keep like this, then I'm positive we'll be out of here in no time. Leave it to Red to take the lead. Your optimism disgusts me. Oh well. If it keeps you going, then who am I to judge you? Either way, it doesn't change the fact that we're trapped down here. I know it doesn't. That's why we need to work together to find a way out. Kyoko is right. If we want to get out of here, we all need to be on the same page. Oh yeah. Like I said, pry the effing elevator door open. You could probably like snap one of the legs off of those chairs maybe. Because like I said, like whenever it comes to like service elevators and all that stuff, there's always like a service ladder or like a technician's ladder that allows them to like climb up and down to work on the elevators. I'll give us 1 week before we start killing each other. You know, you're really negative. Is that like a bad thing? You see, I was born and raised around negativity. Common folk are different. People like you feel entitled to a happy and cheerful life. Not me though. I'm a survivor. Goop for brains. I know how to read a situation. So don't come at me and start preaching about positivity. That word is dead to me. If you want to get something done, just tough it out. It isn't hard. Go ahead. Learn about each other. Become best friends. It won't get you out of here, though. No matter how hard you try, you'll keep falling back into an ever-torn hole of despair and sadness. Buckle your seats, because we're going to be down here for a while. No, we won't. Eiko will get us out of here. He said he would. Isn't that right? Yeah, right. Whatever. Look, if this is going to be our new home, then I'm calling dibs on the dorm room I woke up in. It's a really nice space, and I'm sure with a bit of touching up, I can give it a really cool and unique look. We're not living down here. Okay then, Einstein. Where else do you propose we live then? Exactly my point. Quit saying stupid things. Every time you open your mouth, my patience becomes thinner and thinner. I'm getting tired anyway. I need to rest for a bit. The clock in our dorm room said it was almost midnight, so I say this is the perfect time for all of us to chill out for the night and get some rest. With the exception of Eiko, he's already had his fair share of rest. There she goes again. No, don't worry about her. Just let her be. We have more pressing matters on our hands. We need to think about what we're going to do while we wait for someone to find us. If the elevator isn't going to work, then we'll have to find some other way of getting to the surface. However, it might take a while. So as much as I hate to agree with her, Manami was sort of right. We have beds, and we have plenty of food down here to last us a long time. As long as we remain calm and continue to search for an exit, we'll all be just fine. But we still don't know where we are. What if Manami was right? Did we get kidnapped? There could be a killer lurking around waiting for an opportunity to strike. We can't be too certain. I highly doubt it. We've searched every inch of this floor. If there was someone down here with us, we would have seen them by now. Not necessarily, because like I said, in that pantry room, there is like a hidden door I've noticed. Not to mention there's like a couple vents. There's like a vent in that observatory room. For now, our best bet is to just wait for someone to find us. Who knows? Maybe there's a phone around here we can use. I'm sure there's a couple places we might have missed. Ugh. With a little bit of digging, I'm confident we'll find something to get us out of here. I don't know anymore. I'm so exhausted. I need to rest for a bit. So the dorm rooms. Are we using them while we wait? If so, I'm gonna sleep for an hour or two. If you guys find anything, let me know, okay? Will do. Stay safe. I'm gonna go too, if that's okay with everyone. Sure. That's perfectly fine. Have a good night's sleep. Yeah, you too. Hey, he's at least starting to warm up a bit. I'm gonna go as well, Yoko. Take care of Eiko, okay? I'm really tired. I'll be okay. Go ahead and rest up. I'll probably do the same after I look around for a bit. Be careful, alright? If you need my help, just knock on my door. I'll be ready to aid you at any given moment. I guess it's just us two now. Yeah. You did pretty well. We managed to convince everyone to follow along. I'm kind of impressed. I don't think I could have done the same. It was nothing. I was just trying to sound confident. Confidence could actually lead you a long way. We can't have people running around like a bunch of headless chickens now, can we? I say you did a good job. You even managed to calm Kyoko down. That's achievement. That achievement alone proves you're a natural-born leader. Yeah, well, I do my best I possibly can. To be fair, a lot of what I said was kind of just hot air. Hot air? What do you mean? Be honest. Do you think someone will find us? Huh? This whole situation. It's so strange. Just look at our uniforms. What is this place? No part of the situation makes any sort of sense. If this is a prison, then where are the other inmates? Where are the guards? If this is a school, where are the teachers? Where are the students? Why isn't there anybody else here? I can't wrap my head around it. Why would the people working here just leave us? Did they forget about us? You're thinking about it too hard. It's best not to worry. Like you said, I'm sure all of this is one big misunderstanding. We just need to wait. It's an experiment, that's what it is. I'm willing to say there's probably like hidden cameras all throughout this floor, and there's just like some guy in a chair just watching us. Yeah, I suppose you're right. I'm gonna head back to the dorm rooms as well. I'll be searching. All the searching has really worn me out. You should get some rest too. That bruise on your head could get a lot worse. Yeah, you're probably right. It was nice to meet you, Yoko. Hopefully we don't have to stay down here for too long. Same goes for you. We'll search around more tomorrow morning. We might find something we missed. Stay safe, Akio. Take care of yourself. You too. Alone again. And so I followed suit. I swiftly returned back into my room, into the room I had previously emerged from, and went to sleep. Deep down I was hoping this was all one big nightmare, but ultimately I knew that wasn't the case. This was real, more real than reality itself. And it isn't just me either. Why is Kyoko here as well? Did she get kidnapped too? I don't know anymore. Right now, I just want to sleep. My headache from before was starting to come back, and I suspect it was due to the constant stress I've had to endure ever since we were awakened. Tomorrow's a new day. No matter how long it takes, somebody is bound to find us. It's only a matter of time before our friend and family begin to get worried. Yeah, we'll be saved. People will find us. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. We'll be saved. What the hell? I keep having the same dream. I'm walking down a dark road in the middle of the night, holding an umbrella in my left palm. Fatigued from the far-flung tread underneath the nighttime shadow. It's cold. It's barely lit. It's raining. I'm not entirely sure where I am. I'm not entirely sure where I'm headed. All I know is what I'm doing. Walking. I'm walking. Am I going home? Am I even going the right way? I don't know. It's just one big empty road. Is there a meaning behind it? They say a dream reflects one's inner thoughts and feelings. But that doesn't apply here. I don't feel anything in this dream. I can't see my own body. I can't roam around in this dream. I can't even speak in this dream. So, is it a dream? Or an omen? It's that dream again. How long was I asleep for? Wonder if everyone else is up as well. More creepy ambient music. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. So far, this game has piqued my curiosity. I'm kind of looking forward to see what happens next. But if you guys enjoyed the video, like and subscribe as always, and until next time, have a good day.